Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking with Shotgun Red. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Sheila. And I'm always looking for something real good and tasty for game days or parties or tailgate parties.
And this is a great recipe.
Yes.
It's a warm recipe, so you gotta have some place to plug it in, but it's delicious and it's a twist on a classic that you are gonna love to take to your parties. So we are gonna take you back and we're gonna show you how it's done.
We're starting off with 1 pound of lean ground beef. How many times we said that before?
I know. Our skillet on medium heat, and we're starting off with a pound of lean ground beef. We've said that about 60% of the time, huh?
Yes.
And then we've got some seasoning here.
1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. And then 1 tablespoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of pepper.
Sprinkle that on there. Got to season the meat.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll mix that in and get that browning up.
And a medium yellow onion, diced.
Gotta have some onion. It's diced, but it's kind of a little chunkier than diced. It's kind of right between chopped and diced.
Give a little bit of crunch, won't it?
Well, it gives you a little bit more, chunky look to the dip. And then we've got
2 tablespoons of minced garlic. How many times we said that?
I know, lots of garlic. We like to cook with garlic. I don't think I'd be a true Italian if I didn't cook with some garlic.
Mm-hmm. And it's good for you.
That's right.
And 1/2 cup of red bell pepper diced, and 1/2 cup of green bell pepper diced.
Then we're going to sweeten it up a little bit here.
Yes, with 2 tablespoons of brown sugar.
Sprinkle that right on over the meat.
And Steve would love this recipe because it's got some sugar in it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he would. Once we get that brown sugar in there. Then we've got some spicy
Dijon mustard.
1.5
teaspoons. And 2 tablespoons of ketchup.
A little bit of ketchup in there. So we're going to mix that all into the beef. And once we get all that combined and let it simmer for a few minutes, we're going to remove it from the heat. Then we've got a 3-quart crock pot here. And this is great for doing dips and stuff like that if you're going to take it to a party or, game day thing. And we're going to put that right in to the crock pot.
This looks yummy already.
Mm-hmm. But we've got a couple more ingredients to add to finish this dip off. Once we get all that meat and veggies in there, we're going to go ahead and add
1 can of tomato sauce, a 15-ounce can.
Yep. We'll pour that in there. Mix that around until it's completely combined.
Then 2 cups of shredded cheese.
And this is your Mexican blend cheese.
Yeah, divided.
Yeah, we're going to leave a little bit for the top. Maybe, 1/2 cup, 3/4 cup for the top. Mix that all in there. And if it's a little bit too thick, you can add a little bit of beef broth or water to it. But actually, I like it kind of thick. It's good for chips. And so we're going to cover that. We're going to program it, put it on low, and let it cook for about 2 hours. Check it. Give it a stir. Look at that. Yeah, we're going to put a little cheese on there.
You could have sour cream on top when you put it in your dish.
Oh, yeah, anything.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is let this cheese sit on top, and we're going to cover it back up and let it melt a little bit for about, 5 minutes or so. Just let that cheese get all melty on top. And then once it's melted, you just take your little spoon.
Your spoon.
Look at that. And just kind of give it a slight stir that kind of leaves that cheesy look on top. You don't have to stir it all the way in. Just a little bit. Leave that like that.
Makes you want to dip it with a shovel.
That's right. Heck with the chip. Bring on the shovel.
Yeah.
But you could just dip it in there or scoop you up some or however you want to do it. But look at that.
Mm-hmm. Sour cream and chives on that. I can just see that now. That would be good too, wouldn't it?
Anything. Oh, yeah.
Some more cheese.
This is like a meal in itself, this dip here.
Some more grits.
So you could serve up a big bowl of that, put it out on, different places. And
look there. The bread, you can use a bread or bagels or...
grits, crackers, any kind of cracker.
Chips.
Yeah.
Game day, tailgate.
Look at that.
You got to try this.
Look at that.
Ah, it's great. As Steve would say,
is this the best Sloppy Joe's dip you've ever tried?
if it ain't, it ought to be.
We'll see you next time right here on Cooking with Shotgun Red. Bye!
Well, that's Shishi and Jen, them two girls having too much fun. We hope you enjoy this recipe, and we really hope you subscribe to our channel. That's easy. Little Shotgun Red's face will pop up over here in a little bit. When you click on it, it'll say subscribe, then you're subscribed. Next to it will be a little notification bell. If you click that little bell, then YouTube will send you every single one of our recipes or a notification that we posted one as soon as it comes out. See you next time right here on Cooking with Shotgun Red. Is this the best? If it ain't, it ought to be.